Aleph is one. Chet, when you say the second letter, Echad, what's the second letter? Chet. Shu Yachid, that God is alone, and He rules over Zayin Rekiim V'Aretz. 7 heavens, the 7 firmaments, and earth. What are the 7 firmaments? Vilon Rakia Shehakim, Zevu, Ma'on Machon Aravot. Masech Chagiga Daf Yud Gimel Yudal. So you have those 7, and then our earth. So that's 8. And then Dalid. The Dalid is Remez Ledalid Ruchot HaShamayim. First of all, the 4 winds, right? And also the 4 directions of the earth. Because everything in the world comes from the 4 winds. The wind is the closest thing to a spiritual, that's the most lowest physical thing. Then comes already the spiritual world. And in the future, I know you believe that Hashem is one, but in the future, all of the world will believe that Hashem is one. And you have to be ma'arich. Look what it says here. Me'at, a little bit stretch out. Me'ot chet shel echad. And the chet of echad. You don't want to say echad. You don't want to do that. Echad, that's it, right? Just so you can have enough time to think of these things. Now, I want to tell you something, and we're going to end with this. When a person writes the letter Chet, the letter Chet in the Sefer Torah is a very unique letter. It's a very unique letter. Why is the letter Chet a unique letter? Because there is something called Chatoteret on the Chet. It's like 2 zayins, depends which ktav you use, but 2 zayins. And the 2 zayins are connected with, instead of connecting it with a line like the way we write script Hebrew, it's connected with like a roof. It's meant like that on purpose. Every Sefer Torah, the Chet has to be written this way. We paskin in that style, right? Why? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is king over Shamayim va'aretz. These 2 pillars on the Chet, one is Shamayim, one is Aretz, and Hashem is on top of them. He's connected to both of them. It's very important to know that God is here and God is there. God sees everything over here. God knows everything from over there. So this is something that we have to think in the Shema. Now, I want to tell you how to do this. How, Rabbi Josh, you say Shema in 2 seconds. Yes, 2 seconds. I'll tell you why. Also, Amidah. All the kavanot of Amidah, you study them. Just like you study everything else. You ever see a doctor, how he looks at a chart? 2 seconds. He knows everything. How? He practices it. He practices the kavanot. You don't just practice the words. Go and practice the kavanot. If you want to take my advice, buy a sidur called Kavanat Halev. Kavanat Halev, in the sidur, in between each difficult word, there is a little sentence that explains to you in simple what it means. I prayed with this sidur for over 10 years. I had it here to tell somebody, whatever. But this sidur, Kavanat Halev, you memorize the kavanot. Train yourself. Every day you pray 3 times a day. Every day you pray 3 times a day with Kavanat Halev, you're going to memorize all the Kavanot. In 2 seconds you'll be able to say Shema, Kavanat, Malchut Shemayim properly. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen, Amen. Chavod.